Trying to sync up with the standby screen. So good? Did that work? I don't think that worked. Let's turn the sound off. Make sure. I just want to check that the sound is good, and then we're good to go. I think we're good to go. Hello. There we go. Oh, it's messed up. Trying to sync up with the standby screen. Okay, how's it going? Okay, I think our sound is good. Got some people that came in before the chat or before the stream started. I scheduled it earlier today. Wasn't sure if I was going to do one today, but worked out. So hey, we got Zach, hello, Oliver, Michael, Birdsong in NYC, Jack Collins, Stab Safe from Hamilton, Chris, Don Erickson in New Jersey. It's probably a terrible accent, but I don't know. Does everybody have an accent? That's like, no, not everybody has an accent. There's a New York accent, there's a New Jersey accent. Not everybody has the accent, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I get all this stuff from movies, right? Movies are where you learn everything about life. Tobias from Germany. Vox Guitars, Rock. How's it going? Remco from Amsterdam. Zither Beast, unsubbed again, resubbed. Somebody else in Germany, Christian from Munich, Germany. Denmark. We're getting all the, what time would it be in Europe? 7 o'clock? I mean, that's generalizing, but 5, 6 hours ahead. So yeah, it's a good time. Friday night, right? Stu from Oz, from Australia. Fruit Loops are the king. Yeah, this is a shirt I got from like Winners or something. It's just like a, I don't know what kind of store you call it, like a cheap store, cheap shirts. I'm all about the cheap t-shirts, graphic tees. Yusuf, what's up? Eolami.project. Hey. Sean from Slovakia. Steven is asking, have I tried stainless steel frets? No, I haven't. So I have no opinion on them. I have never tried them, so I don't know if they're, all I hear is that it's what people want, some people want, and more durable, right? They won't wear down as quickly. Do they wear down at all? Like, can they wear down? Or are they like, is that like a set of stainless steel frets? Are they good for life? Granddaddy Jeff, hello. Jose, Benito, Martinez Jr., hello from Hollywood, California, cool. Germany again. Dialect, Bill. I guess if you're talking about accent, dialect, right? Might be what I meant. Pierre. Just ordered a Duosonic HS. I've never tried a Duosonic. Is that the one? Is that the one that looks like a Mustang, like Mustang body? What's up from Winnipeg? What's up, Doc? Hudson Valley. Joe from Hudson Valley. You are correct. What am I correct? What did I say? I already can't remember 10 seconds ago. Okay, it's 8:47 in Munich. There we go. I'm probably saying this wrong. Beefheart Lynch. Is it Muncie, Indiana? Erie, Indiana. I remember a show called Erie, Indiana years ago. It was like Twilight Zone kind of thing. It only lasted like one season. France. Now we got all of Europe representing. North New Jersey has New York sound to it. South New Jersey sounds like idiots from Philadelphia. I'm not saying that. I'm just reading a comment. Mojo Jam Tracks. Boss Katana is my #1 amp. Thoughts? I had it and it was good, but I just found I was tweaking the knobs too much. I wasn't playing it. I was just spending all my time. Can I get a better sound out of this? Oh, hey, we got a super chat. Sorry, I didn't see that. Tampa Blues for my work. Hey, thank you very much. Cheers. Tampa Blues is from Tampa. Makes sense. Brian, how's it going? Southwest Michigan. Been through Michigan years ago, a few times. I probably said that before on previous streams. Bill, Butt Liquor. Definitely remember that name. You never forget a butt liquor. I ordered a Boss Katana 50 watt yesterday. Cool. I hear they're good too. Actually, when I bought the 100 watt, I looked at the 50 watt, and the 100 just had a bigger speaker, and I think that's why I went with it. What else did it have? This is the old one, right? Like the first gen. It might have had, what was it? More power options, I think. Alan Sam's music from Richmond, Virginia. Bob, bitchin', get out of the kitchen. Hi, Landon. SoCal in the house. How many tellies do you have now? If I count the Godin, right, I consider that a telly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tellies. Yeah. Christian, how's your PRS doing? Ordered the blue one. Nice. I love the blue one too. It's doing awesome. I play it, of all the guitars right now, it's the one I'm playing the most. It's pretty cool. Dab Safe is asking about the Mustang GTX 100. I don't have any opinion on it because I've never tried it. So I don't want to say it's good or bad, or, I mean, it's probably good. It's got the letters GTX. It sounds like a muscle car or something like that. Oh, Don's saying that Sean got it right. Probably about the New Jersey accent. Oh, okay. You know what? I see people mentioning, I forgot what the title was. I don't see it on the screen. Okay, what's your favorite guitar gear? That was the topic. I was trying to think of something, nothing, didn't really see anything in the news, nothing crazy going on, but what's your favorite guitar gear? That always gets people talking. I'm always curious what people, and so what's your favorite guitar gear? Like amps, pedals, guitars, and I also wrote in the description to contrast that, what is your least favorite? So, if you guys want to leave a comment, I'll try to read it there. Okay, then, has anybody ever told you look like Jimmy Carr? I think so. Let me look him up. I can picture somebody. Let me see here. The comments I get, Jimmy Carter came up. That's great. Yeah, I can see that a little bit. Let's bring it up. The lighting, I can see. Okay, here. Let's see here. There. It's Jimmy Carr. Jimmy Carr. Usually the one I get is this one. Okay? Percy from the Green Mile. This is the one I usually get. We're like, hey, it's Percy from the Green Mile. And then the other one I get is this one. Oops. I spelled it wrong. Not necessarily the look. People say the voiceovers sound like Paul Rudd. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. I don't know. Thanks for taking my question on the Mojo Katana. Mojo, thanks for taking my question on the Katana. It's a great amp. When dial in, don't move the knobs too much. Good. If you got a setting, just keep it. Keep it. And don't go back to it. There, I got distracted by the Jimmy Carr. He's a comedian, right? I think I've seen him do stand-up once or twice. From what I remember, I liked him. Frank Bill has a Baja telly. That's cool. That's essentially what this is. I'll just pull it out here for a second. Try not to knock everything over. This is a vintage modified. No, not a vintage modified. That's not what they call it. Vintera modified. It's their new line. And so the Baja should have that too, right? The S1 switch and a 4-way selector. I'm still editing a video for this one. This is like, I bought the neck and I bought the body and the tuners and I put it together. I'll fall down. And I do a setup. I show the full setup and everything, so should be a okay video. It's not like it's not a start to finish build. It's more just like got a few parts, put it together. Here's what it is. Okay. All right. Here we go. Where's my other handle here? There we go. Guitar gear definitely gets people talking. I'm just going to keep changing my accent. Beefart, favorite gear, Fender, Telecaster, favorite Fender Twin reverb amp. I've never played a Fender Twin reverb amp. I should have, but I haven't. Dab Safe, currently playing a Godin radiator plugged into a Mustang LT25. Oh, maybe that's why you're asking about the GTX, right? Because that's like the... Is that the next one up? Next level up? Is that the next one? Sintu Nadu is asking, have you tried that Roadhouse Strat? I haven't. Roadhouse Strat. I'm going to look it up. I've probably been asked this before. It's hard to remember every week to week. Like, it's hard to remember every week to week what Roadhouse Strat. Let's look that up. Oh, it's Deluxe. Deluxe Roadhouse, 2007. Do they still make it anymore? Nope, definitely haven't tried that. Definitively not. Definitively. Pedals. Stu from Oz, how are you enjoying the PRS? I am enjoying it a lot, for sure. It's definitely it was worth it. It's, yeah, it's really good. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I can do a lot of, I'm going to say like Gibson tones. I don't know if that's true or not, but like humbucker stuff. Because the humbuckers I have on my other guitars, I've got dually red lace sensors on a Tele Plus kind of mod guitar. It's actually, oh, you can't see it right now. Where is it? Oh, it's where Animal is. Yeah. Those are pretty, I don't know how to describe them. Lace sensors have their own thing. I don't know, like maybe muffled a little bit. And then I've got some Shawbuckers on another Tele. And you can't do high gain with them, but the PRS can take some higher gain. So I plug in, I like that PRS plugged into the AC10 with a tube screamer, and I crank up the gain. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, then least favorite amp would be Mustang, Fender Mustang. Good afternoon from Apple Valley, Minnesota. That's Andy. I don't know if you're into hockey, Andy. I was watching on I think the Vikings were playing Minnesota Wild. Not the Wild. Yeah, that's what they're called, the hockey team. Anyways, I'm into hockey, so I saw that they forced a Game 7. Maybe that means nothing. Brad Moe, do you like that all rosewood neck? Yes. Or prefer maple? No, I don't prefer it, but that I've got two there, that one and that one. They feel like they feel like an old neck. Like they feel worn in already, which is really cool. David's fingers are his favorite gear. So you like digital. These are digits. That's a bad joke. Yeah, I won't even say why I know. It's a bad reference to something. I read about a crime one time, and somebody said something about digital, and they meant fingers. So that's where I'm going to end it. It had nothing to do with computers. It was something happening with somebody's fingers, and that's all I'm going to say. Keep this PG-13 for now. Next one up, Dab Safe. Next one up, more loud. Okay, for the Fender Mustang. Lomi, I'm going to say it wrong every time. I'm just going to say it and not even correct. I'm not going to apologize. Project. What are your favored Tele pickups made by Fender? Definitely Twisted Tele pickups. They're my favorite. I have them in this white one here. I don't know why it's hard to point at things. It's because I'm reversed. Yeah, if I look at that one. Oh, okay, there we go. It's hard to explain. It's like I'm seeing a mirror image of what I'm looking at. It's like looking in the mirror, but it's flipped. Mojo #1 guitar, American Original Series 50 Strat. Cool. I wanted I ordered it. It did American Original 50s Telly. It just they haven't even gone into production. I guess they're still like back ordered from like a year ago, almost a year. It's crazy. ABN Artie bought Pro 2 Telly. Which amp would you pair with better, Tone Master Deluxe or Bass Breaker 30? I hear good things about the Tone Master. I'd give that a shot. Like if I was gonna pick between those two, but that's just me. But you asked me, so that's me. Oh, before we get going, I set up I'll do a wide angle here on the webcam. I bought this, I'm not familiar with String Swing at all. I know a lot of people know about the brand. I'd never heard of it. I never really knew about it. But I found this on their, it's like a rail. It's like a rail system, and then you can put your guitars on it. I think music stores have them, right? String Swing, I think that they say they're number one like guitar hanger, I guess. Is that what they are? Is that the term? And yeah, so I bought that, set it up. I made a video, like an instructional video. Didn't really need to, but I'm working on that too, editing. So putting that up, taking the other one down, and you know, it might be interesting. I'm doing like more how-to videos recently. I used to do them. Where am I going here? So I'm doing a few more. I vote Paul Rudd, Clockwork 914. Oh, Tobias, and I hope you're fine. I saw a clip of your band the other day. Really great. You can sing too. What's your thoughts about the Fender J90? I don't know what that is. The J90. Let me know what that is. I don't know what it is. You know what? I can just look it up. I got internet here. My favorite is when somebody posts something like on a forum or on Facebook or something. Fender J, I don't even know what that is. JA90. It looks like a bass guitar or something. Yeah, I don't know what this is. People post a question that they could just Google, and they're like, so my response is, I'm like, somebody's like, hey, is that store open today? And I'm like, I don't know. I'd like to look it up, but my internet doesn't work because I'm kind of a dick. Just a little bit. Just a little dick. Little. Go Habs, go. No, Chris. You go. I'm a Toronto fan, so yeah, I'm a little bit hurt today, but I'll get over it. Back to Montreal Saturday. David's from Texas. Do you think your jam is a bit too bright? Try flat wounds? No. I tend to play in the middle position with that. Yeah, I'd agree. It is pretty bright. I like it though. It's not too bright because I can dial down the tone a little bit, but got a classic vibe. I'm trying to adjust to it. Bit noisy. Yeah, add some shielding. That might help because the classic vibe is the Squire model, and I used to have the vintage modified version of that. That's cool. Iolomi. Favorite guitars from Remco. Excuse me. Where'd it go? PRS S2. ESP Limited Eclipse and Fender Player Telecaster. Favorite amps? Katana Air. Fender Blues Jr. I'm not yawning. It's not yawning. Cool. That's a good list. Yeah. What's your take on GNL Tellys? Brad, Mo? It's on my list of... I'm going to let that... Yeah. It's on my list of guitars to try. So I don't have an opinion yet because what I get from it is, like, I know the history. I know that it was Leo Fender that worked on it, worked with them, and I think his wife still is part of the company. I think she actually has something to do with like signing some autograph on some of the expensive guitars. I don't know if that's right. So I do want to try it. I just, I'm just looking in no rush. I'm just, I don't know. Sean, thoughts on the new double bound Squire Esquire? Lack of routing to add a pickup makes me sad. I think they're cool. If you like, just note my experience with trying to remember how many Squire Classic Vibe tellies I've had. 3, maybe? 3? They are very thin necks. So if you don't like thin neck, like thin, it's like a thin C. Otherwise, they're pretty cool. I ended up swapping out the neck on my purple one. I bought a purple, I got a 50 style neck. I'm blocking it. Can you see it? That's that right there. That's a 50 style neck on a Squire Classic Vibe purple one from Anderton's in the UK. I did that last fall. It was like a mod project. But yeah, mine's not double bound. Double bound is really cool. Christopher, how's it going? Yeah, Tone Master, definitely a wish list amp. I like to try one at least sometime. How many people we got here? We got 60 people, 62 people. If you just joined, the question was, what's your favorite guitar gear? Just let me know in the comments. I'm taking inventory and I'm gonna no, I'm not doing anything with it. I'm just kidding. I know people like to show and tell, right? Just like in kindergarten when you got to bring your toy that week and you're like, hey, this is my He-Man. I don't know what he's talking about. What is he talking about? It's Transform. This is my G.I. Joe and my Transformer. And then the kids take it and they break it. That never happened. Simon, how's it going? He's got my 1984 Ibanez Roadster back. Got Seymour Duncan Isle of Might pickup. Cool. I don't know what that is though. J90. Okay, yeah. It's yeah, no problem. I got you. It's some kind of bass guitar from Fender, right? Luigi, have you ever tried Rev amps? No. You know what? I didn't even really know anything about them till honestly, I didn't look them up till like a couple weeks ago. Dab safe, go Leafs. Rev is in Winnipeg, I believe. I don't know, maybe yeah, I don't know. I think they seem cool, like maybe like high gain kind of stuff. I don't really know what they are. I don't know. Chris, back to Montreal with fans. I know. I was hoping we'd avoid that. 2,500 fans. It's gonna be interesting. Topher, how's it going? How's it going? A. What did I write? Yeah, I did write that. Q&A. Oh, okay, here's a good question. Kolchak 357. When you bought your Fender necks, did you need to do a lot of work on them? Frets, nut, etc. No. Almost no work on them. Like, I'm not super picky, but there was one I sent back. It did have a raised fret, and I made a video about that. So, like, when I put the rocker on it, fret rocker, it was like, I couldn't intonate the guitar because of that one fret, and it was just raised. And it was brand new, so I wasn't gonna like, not sand it down, file it down. It was a lot bigger. It was like a mistake. Other than that, I have a set of nut files, like Japanese steel nut files. So I definitely have to do that. That's part of it. And sometimes I round the edge on the nut just to make it look nice, so it doesn't have the corners sticking up. But other than that, no. Especially the American necks, there's nothing. You don't need to do anything. Sometimes I haven't even adjusted the nut at all. It depends. It really depends. But okay, so I probably missed a few things, but yeah. Oh. Good looking honky. Landon, hi, Peter North here, old adult film star, of course. Wishing you a happy Memorial Day. Thanks, Peter North. The famous Peter North from the 90s, 80s. Don't Google Peter North. Just saying. Wife still owns the company, yeah, for G&L. Clockwork, love my CV60 Strat. Which color did you get? That's cool. Matthew Daw, boss, SD1 is great. I got one on my board. Quicksilver, how's it going? Finally catch a live stream. Cool. Max is saying Fender Mustang GTX 50 amp is awesome. There you go. Rev, yeah, somebody's confirming Rev is Winnipeg. I did look them up because they're very Canadian, and they like to market that they're Canadian. They don't hide it. Mike is hoping to get a 50s Classic Vibe Telly as soon as Fleet Sound reopens. Yeah, I did last summer. I used them for. I did a couple curbside pickups and it was fine. If you know the guitar, like if you know you're gonna like it, I don't not recommend. No, I recommend curbside pickup from them. That's pretty good. Now the chat's going a little bit faster. JA90 Jim Adkins Telly thin line with two P90s Gibson scale. Oh, okay, that's not what came up when I did a search. I'll show you what came up when I did a search. I don't know what that was. This is what came up. Hold on a sec here. Oh, JP90. Yeah, that's not even close. This is what came up. So if I do JA90. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I've never played it. That looks cool. I have not tried it, so I can't really say. No comment, which is a comment. Saying no comment is a comment. You just, if you have no comment, you just don't answer. You just make like a catatonic non-response kind of thing. Ever Newy. I figured ask just instead of the search feature. Yeah, no problem. Do you have any? Oh, sorry, I thought that was a different question. Do you have any videos on mixer interfaces? I don't. Nope. I don't have a mixer. I have a. What do they call it? A DAW? No, not a DAW. I just have an interface. It's not really a mixer. Focusrite 2i2. And I don't even know if I've done a video on it. I don't think I have. I don't know. Yeah. Don't know if I should go for a Tascam Model 12 or QCon. Yeah, I can't say I'm a sound guy, like in terms of mixers and speakers and stuff and all that stuff and things and stuff. Ryan, when is the Green Telly video coming? Well, it's being edited. It's got like an hour and a half of footage I have to trim down. And then I got to record playing some sound demos. I haven't done that yet. The Eggman AM Pro 2 necks are amazing. They are. I have two of them, and they're my favorite. My favorite. Quicksilver Bomb, the Leafs lost. I know, that was a stinger. Can't answer why. Yeah, I know. Nylander's doing amazing. That, if you're a long-time Leafs fan, it didn't hurt as much. Obviously not as much, but that Boston Game 7 loss a few years ago opened up some old wounds a little bit, maybe? No? I don't know. Dave L, how's it going? Favorite gear currently would be a PRS McCarty 594 SC. Like 2 weeks ago, I wouldn't have even known what that meant, but I've looked up a lot more on PRS, and I understand what that even is now. So McCarty was a luthier, right? He was one of the guys he's like Leo Fender. He never played guitar, but he built them, and he worked with PRS. I think he died when he was like 91 or something. Marshall JCM 800 2203X. Digitech Drop JHS Bonsai. Cool rig. Everyone wants to double the green double bound Telly from Anderton's. Is it called Granny Smith Candy Apple? Green Candy Apple? No, Candy Apple's red. So green apple. I can't remember the name. It's a green apple though, right? What's up, Doc? My telly has pretty worn frets. Refret or replace neck. Thin line with P90s. Chinese. I think, you know what? I was asking somebody about a refret. I think it was Robert Baker. I asked him the price on a refret, and I couldn't believe the price. I don't even remember what he told me. I just remember the number was so high. I was like, oh, that's like more than most guitars. So it's probably not worth it for that guitar, I'm going to guess. Is that one of those classic, is that the Fender Thin Line? What did they call that series? It was like they did a classic series or something in China, made in China. It's probably not worth refretting. It's probably just worth getting a new neck, unless you love the neck. I don't know. That's my opinion. Oh, cool. Clockwork 914. I received my Gibson LP Special TV Yellow yesterday and it's staying forever. Nice. I was looking at that in the last fall, when I was looking at, like, do I want to get a Telly American Original, or do I want one of these? Or cool. And Fender Mexican neck can fit on Squire Japanese guitar, especially old. Cool. Mitch Heyman, how's it going? What we got here? I'm gonna go for like an hour today. I was just looking at what time it is. Yeah, you know what? And just mentioning there, Simon's mentioning about the neck, the Mexican neck fitting on a Squire, Japanese. Excuse me. So that purple telly right there, I'm gonna try to get out of the way so I can see it. That neck right there is a 50s, made in Mexico 50s, fat 50s neck. That's a Squire body. And I assumed it would fit. Like, I didn't see any reason it wouldn't. I would assume maybe not on a Bullet or an Affinity Squire, because they have different size. I don't know if the pocket size is a different dimension, but the bodies are thinner. So I wasn't sure. So I just made a quick video, like one of those YouTube short videos. And it actually did really well. But people are like, yeah, just the comments I got. People are like, it's made, Squire's made by Fender, of course it'll fit. And they're like, how about the screw size? I'm just mocking their voices, because that's what they're doing when they're typing. They're like, that's how they say it when they're typing. They're like, you're an idiot. So anyways, the video did really well. Like, let me bring it up here. Speaking of bringing it up, let's bring it up. Let's bring up the video I'm talking about. Let's check it out right now. Why talk about it when I can just sing about it? Here we go. I'm not logged in. So videos. Go sort by most popular. It's like look at that. It's my like third most popular video. I don't know if you're gonna hear. Shut up. Does that sound play back through this? I'm not sure. Well, here we go. Just in case you want to. It's like a. Oh, no. Now you're gonna hear it now. Neck on a Squire body. Squire classic 550s body right there. Making you watch it. Made in Mexico neck, so we're gonna try this. All right. First step: loosen or remove the strings. I'm gonna remove them in this case. Next, we're gonna flip over the guitar and remove the screws. We'll look at some of the comments too. This is fun. This is my favorite thing right now. Today, right now. It's my favorite thing in the past 10 minutes. Slowly try to remove the neck. Just pull it out of place. Oh, look at that neck. Square neck on the left, Mexican Fender on the right. And here we go. Let's try it out. Carefully try to put it into the neck pocket. And we have success. And it probably goes without saying that the Squire neck also fits into the Mexican body. So there we go. So yes, it does work. Fender neck will fit on a Squire body. There you go. Right? And then we look down here in the comments. A few comments here. Why? That was me trying to answer. And then it's a link to... I'll tell you what my plans are now. This is going to be a mod guitar. See, it's a link to a video. Stop it. I'm not used to the ads. I'm not logged in there, so... Just trying to find so many comments. The screws line up also. That was another comment. Let's look for newest, not best. Of course it does. Oh, no, it's not loading. Come on, give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Let's go. Fender set. I heard you already. Shut up. Go. Sort by. Newest. Let's see. Is this not working now? What's going on here? YouTube, you suck. YouTube is the suck right now. It's not fun. Okay, just trust me. There were some comments that were funny. It's not worth more time on this because I'm totally missing the chat. Let's go back here and go back. Let's go back. I missed some things. People were saying hello and stuff. Quicksilver, you planning on keeping the PRS SE? Yes. I think you need a 72 Deluxe with a large headstock. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Try Squire and Fender neck change. I don't have any Squire necks anymore. Can't even hear the video. Was the video audio not working? I had the sound off, but anyways. Oh yeah, see, I'm not logged into my account on that browser. I just don't want to be logged in when I'm doing these live streams. So I gotta watch the stupid ads. Hey, how do you record guitar? Which DAW do you use? I actually, that's funny you ask that. I made a video about that. Let's go back to my screen here. And there, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm just gonna show you so you can go look it up. Let's see here. Bring up the window. So go to my channel. Look at that. How I record guitar sounds for YouTube videos. It's like it was meant to be. What was meant to be? Yeah, and it's all in that video. If you want to check it out, rather than me explain it, I did it. I explained it. That's why I made the video. Oh. So somebody springs are too tight on the guitar and it bent their trem arm. Wow. Oh, the volume is low. Okay, yeah. I don't have my yeah, anyways. The point was I just wanted to show it and then show the comments, and none of that worked. So there we go. Double fail. I realize it's I think it's a long weekend in the United States. I don't know if that means people are going anywhere. Like here in Ontario, we're still in lockdown until June 14th. That's 2 more weeks. Yeah. I mean, lockdown is like it's not really a lockdown, right? It's kind of like a lockdown. A lot of restrictions on stuff, but I can go outside. I can go to a store. So I don't know what lockdown even means anymore. Hey, Danish. Greetings from India. How's it going? I'll ask again if anybody else is new here. What's your favorite guitar gear? And what's your least favorite guitar gear? That was the topic. That was the main topic. Hey, what new model guitar do you think might be very valuable in the future? Oh. I don't know. There's just so much out there. I'm new to PRS, so I don't know if the PRS, like, I don't know if these SE Customs are going to be worth something, because they're pretty good. But most of my experience is with Fender stuff, so I don't know. That's just one of those things I can't really answer. Quicksilver, unpopular opinion. Which popular YouTuber have you stopped watching and why? I go through phases. A lot of times I subscribe to a channel and I don't end up watching them. Not because of any reason. and then I just unsubscribed because I don't like having a long list. So let me think of one. Can I think of one recently? And you're talking about music, like guitar? That's a good question. I'm trying to think of one recently. What? I'm trying to think of, and it's very like unplanned. It's just like, yeah, I don't need to watch. Probably Music is Win. I think I subscribed to him for a long time, and then I was like, I don't really watch the videos anymore. Because it's hit. I really find it hit and miss with him. He's super good guitar. This is Tyler Larson, right? Music is Win. He's got a really big guitar channel. Does really well. He's killing it, like in terms of YouTube and a career and stuff. He's a really good player. I like some of his videos, but some of them I don't like. So I won't watch all of them. It really depends on the topic and kind of I don't know if, nice way to say, I'm trying to be nice, like the ego. There's kind of an ego in there, and I don't know if he's like trying to be silly and just like the humor style doesn't really get me, doesn't work for me a lot of times. And I get that, like everybody's got their own style. I got dry humor, dry old crusty, disgusting humor. I don't know what that means. And it doesn't appeal to everybody, right? Like I like stuff like Monty Python and Kids in the Hall. The Kids in the Hall, gotta say the. Actually, they're doing a new series on Amazon soon. They're filming in Toronto. What was I even talking about? Oh, big YouTuber. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna say Music is Win. Unsubscribed. Somebody's gonna take that out of context. You guys let me know. That's a good question from Quicksilver. Let me know in the comments. What guitar related music YouTube channels have you stopped watching and why? Ugh. Excuse me. This is gonna make me burp a lot. I saw a video my wife showed me, or a kid showed me. A guy did like a sparkling water challenge. He's a radio DJ, so he was about to go on air. He chugged a bottle about this big, and then he went on the air, and he burped. He couldn't hold it in. That was pretty funny. Maybe I'll do that right now. No, I'm not going to do that. Jimmy James, many good channels I stopped because ads are just too much, down to half a dozen. Because of ads. Do you mean the YouTube ads? Because that's not their fault. That's like YouTube pushing that, right? I have YouTube Premium, which is like their, used to be called YouTube Red. So you get their music service and you get no ads. So I don't even see the ads anymore. That's why I was like, when I was loading up my other video, I was like, ugh. Oh, that's another one. Rhett Shull. I stopped watching him too. I was subscribed. I stopped watching Rick Beato. Okay, there's three right there. Music is Win, Rick Beato, and Rhett Shull. Those are three channels I was subscribed to. I tried them out, and I was like, I like some of the stuff. Rick Beato, I saw him like probably 3 years ago when he did like, what is that series? His most popular series. What Makes This Song Great? He did a Radiohead song. I'm like, oh, this is really cool. He's got the backing. He's got the master tracks. I'm like, this is cool. This must be some like huge producer that has access to all this stuff. And then there's just been all the controversy and drama. I don't care for all that garbage stuff. So, yeah. And Red Shull, it didn't appeal to me. It's kind of like, correct me if I'm wrong. Actually, don't correct me if I'm wrong. This is my opinion. So I feel like there's this like certain channels that are like really good musicians. They do it for a living, and then they also do YouTube. They have like an ego to them, right? They're like, I'm the best at everything, and they don't say it outright, but you can sense it. I get a good gut. I have a gut instinct about people. So sometimes, I see the word clique. There's a clique, right? There's a group of people, and they're like the elite, best. They have the best vintage gear, and they have the top everything and all that stuff and like that. And I'm just mumbling, talking like Norm Macdonald. And I don't go for that stuff. I don't know. It turns me off. Turns me off. YouTube ad blockers have failed us. Did they not work? I don't recommend using ad blockers. I don't use them, but because that's how I get revenue on this, right? I won't say, oh, Little Britain. Love that show. Steve Rezer's asking. Yeah, I watched all of it. I watched Little Britain, all of it, and I watched Little Britain USA, which is even more crazy. It's insane. Kids in the Hall. Tyler's Guitar Villains podcast is amazing. Haven't watched that. And you know, I saw some of them, and none of the artists that he had on there, I'm not really into those guys. So, that was a good topic you brought up, Quicksilver. I might actually change the title of this later to like, what YouTubers don't you watch anymore? And who sucks? No, I'm not. And don't even know where I'm going with this. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I dislike those people. I don't know them as people. They could be really nice people. I just don't like the videos. That's it. And I get it. People don't have to like stuff. You don't have to like stuff. Phil, I think YouTubers get more income if you subscribe to YouTube Premium or paid, plus no ads. I'm not sure. I really don't know. Oh, there we go. Quicksilver, Guitologist, and Rick Beato. Yeah, there's like some feud going on between them. I see once in a while. Because those ads, or those videos get recommended to me. Because I've been in those channels, right? So, yeah. Turn ad blocker off. Desert Doug, it bums me. This is good. This is a really good topic. I should have. Thanks for. I already said this. Thanks. Bums me out after a while watching these guys that are such great players with YouTube channels. Oh, it didn't finish. So I'll tell you, like, people that I like who don't have that same sense of like, maybe ego isn't the right word. They just know they're really good and they are really good. Like somebody like, and I chat with Robert Baker all the time. Robert Baker, he's a cool guy. He's a nice guy, right? And he's killer. He's a killer player. Like I can't play anything like that. I'm like open chords singer-songwriter guy, right? I'm not even like, sometimes I pick up a guitar and after watching some videos and I try something, I'm like, I quit. So I quit. And then next day I try again. I quit every day. David Munoz. A few YouTubers that have their wives in their videos, which can be funny. Oh, shoot, skipped. Chat's going, maybe this is a good topic. Jimmy James, 5 Watt World is great. I've seen a few of his videos. Again, I like humor. I like some kind of humor. I find his stuff really dry, but it's really good. It is good, but it's dry. So I'm bored. No, I'm not going to do that. Are you in Toronto? No, I'm in Ottawa, so close to Toronto. Guitarologist is also negative and ranty, a bit too much for my taste. I've watched some of his stuff, and I'll agree with that, yeah. He's very opinionated, and that's fine. He can have his opinion. I watch these guitar channels for guitar stuff, so if anything like politics and stuff comes up, I'm really turned off by that, because I just don't want to... I do this music stuff as an escape from real world, right? That's why I like movies and video games and music. I don't want to talk about that stuff on here. So I hope people can appreciate that, right? Rahul, how many acoustics do you own? I have one acoustic. It's a Yamaha Country Jumbo acoustic. Clockwork, Guitologist is batshit crazy with terrible politics. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I'm talking about. But that's his opinion. And you know what, here's the thing. I never force any ideas on people. I unless it's morally completely like illegal or something like that. I mean, I'm saying if somebody has an opinion, that's great. You can have your opinion unless it's something morally. I don't really want to talk about this stuff. Anyways, you can tell I'm getting off on a rant. You've hit a nerve. You've hit a nerve for sure. People we got watching here. If you didn't, somebody disliked, so maybe that was one of the guys that I just talked about. 77 people watching. Hit like if you didn't hit a like. Hit a like. Oh, here's a good question. Salty, where'd it go? Salty pretzel. These pretzels are making me thirsty. What's your take on Sterling Music Man Cutlass? That's another company. I didn't know anything about it. I read about it. That was the one that Leo Fender was also part of, right? As like almost like a ghostwriter, if you want to call it that, for like, you know, like an author that writes for a book company under a different name. I think he was connected to the brand, but his name wasn't involved. Is that right? Haven't tried them, so yeah. Akko Perez, Eduardo, do you like Oasis? I do. I do like their music. I think I answered this last week. I don't like the guys though, but I like their music. 5 Watt World is best for documentary. That's what it is. It's like a documentary. It would be good for info, for sure. Not really for entertainment. Light, sound, geometry. Pete Thorne and Captain Anderson. Anderson? I don't know. Oh, you mean Andertons. Pete Thorne I watch every week. I just spit all over the screen. I like Pete Thorne. I met Pete Thorne 3 years ago. He did a Sur, like, I can't remember. Sur tour where he's like showing how he does stuff. 60 Cycle Hum, I'm subscribed. I watch his stuff. He's kind of got the sense of humor that I like. That's something I like. I don't know if he knows of my channel, but I like his stuff. Not everything, but I like a lot of his stuff. Nice t-shirt. This is limited edition Fruit of the Loom. No, Fruit Loops. DMAC. A lot of clicky guitar channels. Seem all really blues and classic rock focused. Don't... it skipped. Let's see here. Do you prefer to listen to Beatles in mono or stereo? I've never listened to them in mono. Hello from Malaysia, Walter. Discord server. That's for young kids. I'm old. Steve, thank you for Landon. I can watch politics, but I want to watch music and guitar stuff. There we go. Video games, Simon Finch. Favorite games? I used to be a big gamer. I was actually Nintendo Power years ago. That's my claim to fame. In like 1988, I played Narc on NES. I had to take a picture of the TV, my high score. I should put that on, post that somewhere. I have an Xbox One S. I don't have the latest Xbox because you can't buy it anywhere. My favorite games are like, I like playing, I don't even know anymore. I liked Mortal Kombat, the whole series. Eggufish, I'm subscribed to him. I like his stuff too. He's actually a guy that I used to chat with, Hunter, years ago when we both just got started. So haven't chatted with him recently. It's harder to get a hold of people once their channels are a lot bigger. Probably they get tons of messages, right? So Tomo Fujita, I don't know that one. I watch 5 Watt World while I fall asleep. I mean that in a good way. Yeah, it is calming, and I know I've seen him talk, and it's all scripted, right? So it's like, maybe that's the part that kind of I find boring, is the scripting. Simon, I have a question for you, Landon Bailey. Me? Do you have or own a bass guitar? I do, and I'll show you where it is. It's in the corner over there. Let's do this like this. You can turn. You can do it. Right there. Is that showing up? It is a bass guitar. It's a Squire vintage modified 70s something. I can't remember the name. What's in a name anyway? Oops. There we go. There we go. There we go. How long are we going here? We're going for 55 minutes. So I think let's go for another 55. No, I gotta. Oh, it's early. Maybe I'll go for another 20 minutes. I don't know. The questions are good. Questions are good. So I'm going to change the title to what's your favorite guitar YouTuber that you don't watch anymore? No. What's the biggest? I don't know what I'm going to say. Far Cry was great. PUBG. I tend to like channels with less production value. I think the whole YouTube formula is getting tired. I can see that. I'll tell you, it's really disheartening when like, one sec, I'm just looking at another question. When I spend like 20 hours making a video and it gets like 1,000 views or something, and then you see a video that comes up in trending, it's like, I'm pregnant. And you're like, who are you? Who cares? But that's what gets, and it's like 1 million views one day later. You're like, screw you, YouTube. Screw YouTube. Mitch, I have a question. I know you use Final Cut Pro. What specs do you recommend for a Mac to run Final Cut Pro? I don't know. Like, I have a Mac Mini 2018. I'd get one of the M1 new ones, one of the M1 chips. Yeah. I have one on a MacBook Air, and it runs fine. Clockwork, I like Chris Borocci. I've subscribed to him. I like his stuff too. He's a real guy. I've never met him. I don't know him. He's works for Toman. You guys say Toman or Toman? I say Toman. Desert Doug, how old are you? You guys can guess. If somebody guesses, I'll say yes or no. 42. Uncle Ben. I love Uncle Ben. I don't know that one. Jeremy White podcast. Never heard of it. Phil Sicker for pickup and tech stuff. Dylan talks tone. I've seen his channel. Yeah, he's got good stuff. Does he live in a trailer? And I don't mean that in any, like, I'm not saying like, hey, he's in a trailer, but I see videos and he looks like he's outside. An RV might be the right word. I don't know. I've gone all Geddy Lee. What did I do? Slap at a bass. Squire jazz bass. That's what it is. Vintage modified 70s jazz bass. Cameron Cooper. Don't know that name. I have a question. Oh, that's the same question. Landon, I don't own a single pedal. I own 86 pedals. No. Would I start down that slippery slope or just stay guitar to amp? Do you have a need for any pedals or do you like your sound? Like, I started with pedals. My first 3 pedals were, what's that Boss pedal? It's like overdrive and distortion. You can blend it. One of those. And second pedal was a phaser, like a PH. Is it PH2? It was horrible. And then third pedal was a DD6. All Boss pedals. I like the delay thing. You know, it's weird because it's like I used to watch the Boss videos, and they're ancient. They're so old. And they're crap. But I'd watch one of those. I'm like, I want to do that sound. And then I get the pedal and I plug it in. I'm like, I'm not doing that sound. I don't even want to do that. It's like, who's pregnant? No, I'm just saying on here, I'll give you guys an example of what I'm talking about. Let's go to the YouTubes for a sec here. Go right over to the YouTubes. Let's go to YouTube and you go to Explore and you go Trending. Watch, we're going to see, I can't guarantee it, but very likely we're going to see one video that says, we broke up or I'm pregnant. And I'm probably not going to this time, but there we go. Here we go. Anything? Yeah, see the one day where this doesn't happen. Makeup's really big. People eating giant sandwiches. It's important. You gotta learn about that. Here we go. This is impossible. I don't know who these guys are. These vlog channels, just come on. Road tripping for 20 hours. Oh, like a French one. I didn't see I'm pregnant one. Where we broke up. Oh, I'm so disappointed. Anyways, you get the point. The point is, there's no point. There's no point. The point is, there's no point. DMAC, how do you find the coil splits on the PRS? They're pretty good, I think. can you get close to a Strat or Tele sound with pickup switching? I don't think so. They're their own sound. Yeah. Not a Strat. Doesn't sound like a Strat. Maybe closer to a Tele. I don't know. You got to check out Ben Eller. Amazing resource to help in the old theory and speed department. Ben Eller. Let me, I'm all about learning new things. Nope, never seen him before. Definitely not. Okay, cool. I will keep that in mind. My first thoughts are like Robert Baker. He's got long hair, so. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Quicksilver. Guns and Guitars deserves a bigger audience. I would guess, I don't know that channel, but I'm guessing the guns part is probably turning people away from it. Maybe. I don't know. We don't have guns in Canada. That's a Kids in the Hall joke from years ago. It was like, somebody's like, I think he was talking to Dave Foley. This is one of their sketches. And I don't mean to offend anybody. This is just Kids in the Hall. Actually, I'll offend everybody. I don't care. And the guy's like, hey, where are you from? The guy, and Dave's like, he was in character, but he's like, I'm from Canada. He's like, what? He's like, yeah, it's like, what do you say? It's like an American but without a gun. That was the joke. This is like early 90s, right? I think it still applies today. I don't know. In the Blues, yeah. I know Shane really well. But I can't watch a lefty. Weirds me out. There you go. I was thinking of taking my channel and doing a new channel called Landon Bailey Lefty and just flipping all the videos. Steve Dangle. I don't know who that is. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Dr. Holst. Hello. Steve Dangle is fun for Leafs rant, but the hockey guy is the only one to watch. I don't even watch any hockey YouTube channels at all. I haven't played hockey in about a year now, over a year, because of COVID. It sucks. I really want to play. I just play in like a rec league, but it's fun. Mitch Heyman. Let's talk about that. That's a good topic. The reaction videos. Alip Bata. I did one on this channel because I'm like, look at the views this thing is getting. Let me try one. I did that. And yeah, I got a ton of views. Got a ton of subscribers, but man, that's not something. I created a second channel called Landon Reacts, and I did 3 videos on that. You can go check that out if you want. I was kind of embarrassed at first because I'm like, this isn't really what I want to do, but it's just me watching the video and then not commenting on the video. So it's kind of like an anti-reaction, a non-reaction video, maybe. Simon Finch, honestly, the only guitar YouTuber I dislike after watching his content is Music Is Win. All guitar YouTubers are cool people. Well, no, I wouldn't say all. I don't know. Check out Paul Davids. I know Paul Davids. I watched his stuff, and it didn't really appeal to me either. So, yeah, you mentioned Go Habs Go. So, you can, we'll see. What are the odds, Chris? Maybe you know. Coming back from a 3-1 series, you know the odds are pretty. It happens like 12 times ever or something, but it's pretty rare. We're going to see. Vikings have to win too. Let's break that. Yeah, I can do left-handed videos. Leafs suck. Go Blues. Light Sound Geometry. Oh, what's the guy? Not the owner, not the president. Sorry, I'm forgetting the name. He's from Kirkland Lake. 3 brothers from the Blues. St. Louis Blues. One sec. Let me just look up St. Louis Blues. St. Louis Blues. This was in the news. What's his name? Just died. No. Bob Plager. He's from my hometown. Am I still on camera? Plager Brothers. Yeah. From Northern Ontario. Just died recently. Bob Plager. I couldn't remember the name. Also Alan Thicke. I don't know why I said that. Ever try baritone guitars? No. Reverend's another brand I want to try. Landon doesn't react. Pretty much. If you guys want to see what I'm talking about, you can go check it out. I don't really care if you do or not. But let's bring it up here. What is it called? Landon Reacts or something? I'm always scared something's gonna... there it is. Look at this. This pile of garbage. I'm planning to do more videos on here eventually one day. Look at that. I got... I'm going to give away a YouTube secret that... Okay, I'm going to tell you a secret. Excuse me. Here is a YouTuber secret. I probably shouldn't say this. This doesn't mean anything, but... okay, here's a tip. Anybody on here watching right now, maybe this is going to be the title. I'm just giving it away. I'm giving it away. This is the deek, that's a hockey term. This is the deep, dirty secret. You ready for this? This is key. This is I'm hyping it up, but this is dead true. Dead true. I'm totally serious. If you have a YouTube channel right now, I'm really hesitant to say this, but okay, let's say if you guys don't know the rules for YouTube, if you want to get monetized, that means make money from the ads. You have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. And 4,000 hours of watch time means like the video gets played for that much. And do the math. That's actually quite a bit, right? 1,000 subscribers, not so much, but the 4,000 hours of watch time, it's a lot. So make one video. I'm not even joking. Maybe 3 videos, maybe 2, doing a reaction to Elite Bata, and you'll get. Look at the subscribers I have, 5,000, and I made this like 3 months ago. Okay, and just to compare that, kind of going off topic here, I have another channel here, and the point isn't to show my channels, it's just to do a comparison, a YouTube thing. It's like a YouTube rant today. This is a tech channel I made 2 years ago. I got 2,000 subscribers, and I've worked really hard at that one, and not so much recently, but yeah. So make one Elite Bata reaction video, and you can be a YouTuber. There you go. You can send me the check in the mail when you get all the money. What is hockey? It's true. What is hockey? There you go. Deepest secret. RJ Ronquillo, I think I've seen his stuff. Is he the guy that does demos for Eastwood guitars? I think. Does that sound right? Brian Schwartz in South Africa. Man, cool. I've seen your name in the comments before. Gotta go. Phil's gotta go. Gotta fly. Enjoy your plane ride. Which headstock is your favorite? Gibson hockey stick or Fender hockey stick? Definitely not that Fender one. If you're talking about like the 12 string, it's horrible. It's the worst looking. You guys want to see? Horrible. Fender. Oh, no. Let's just Google it. Fender 12 string images. Oh, they're hiding it. That one, not as bad. Yes, this thing. What? What are you guys doing? What'd you do? Oh, why is it zooming in? I'm losing it. Oh, God. Never mind. Why is it highlighting like that? Okay, anyways, you can see it there. Horrible. I'm going to wrap this up in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Art of Guitar. I don't know what that is. Rick, Mel, Landon, what does your wife say about your channel? Be honest. Initially, I think first few years didn't really care. Maybe now she thinks it's okay. I don't really know. Kind of indifferent, right? It'd be like if she had a YouTube channel, like maybe if she had a YouTube channel with doing something like one of her hobbies, I'd be like, that's cool. I don't know. What is your favorite medium rare band? That's a throwback. Excuse me. Steve from Boston, one of my favorite channels for sure. Steve's a cool guy. That's a channel. He does a live stream every Saturday at 7. That'd be probably my favorite one to watch. He's my live stream inspiration. Why did I say it sarcastically? No, it's really good. He plays when he's got a good sound when he's set up too. Gearman Dude, that's one I used to know like years ago. He just has like a pedal and then he'll have his camera aimed at the pedal. I'm not really into pedals so much, so I didn't really go for that. Twitch Cypex. Hi Landon, it's great to join the stream. Cool. I'm a huge Mark Knopfler fan and clean tone lover. Would you recommend a new American Pro Strat or 60s custom shop to get that clean tone? If you mean the Pro 2, they're like a modern sound. So depends if you like vintage or modern. That'd be the question. Custom shop, I can't recommend a custom shop because they're so expensive and I've never had one, so I really can't say. I think I'm not going to say overpriced. Everything's priced because it's priced the way it's priced. So, yeah, it depends. I'd recommend either one. Yeah, probably both good. Is it? Oh, you like the Fender hockey sticks? There you go. Somebody must like it. They wouldn't keep making it. Steven, do some YouTubers make over 100,000 a year? Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely. There's a site called Social Blade. If you ever wanted to get a rough estimate how much somebody makes, let's do it. Let's do it. I said, you know what? I said, what did I say? I didn't say anything. Here, let's load it up. We're gonna load up Social Blade. This is like, okay, here we go. Who do you want to see? Who do you want to see? Remember I said music is win is super good? Super good. Let's try music is win. And I can tell you from experience, because I use this site, I'll tell you if this is accurate or close enough. So this is music is win. He's 4,331st ranked based on Social Blade in the United States. Here is, they don't have real-time sub updates, but so look at the views he gets a day. That like 200 and something thousand views a day, right? I'll do mine in a second for sure. If I can find my name. Okay, so roughly he's making somewhere between 770 to 1,000. This is American money. It's probably on the higher end for him, so it's probably $1,000 a day, just on AdSense from YouTube. So here, if you look here, yearly earnings 437. That's the high end, but it might be that. Could be halfway in the middle, but this is just YouTube AdSense. So he's also probably making. I don't know. He does like lessons and stuff too, right? I'm just guessing. I have no idea. I will show you mine, and I'll tell you how I do. My name is actually wrong in here. It's like a wrong name. Look at this loser. That's pretty cool though. I'm impressed. No, I'm not impressed. I'm proud of that. In the Canadas, I'm that. So there we go. I can tell you right now. So the number here, that's pretty accurate. I make like between 40 to 50 bucks a day on YouTube. So that's pretty accurate. These numbers get screwed up, it looks like. So like last year, I think I made 20,000 gross, right? I had to pay taxes on it. So yeah, it's not a career. It's a hobby. That money I use it to buy more guitars, which are my drugs for guitars. Yeah, so there you go. That gives you an idea, right? So if you're ever curious, like, go to Social Blade. And you can see cool stuff with it. If you're into stats. I love stats. I think stats are cool. So there you go. I said I was going to wrap it up at 4 o'clock. And you know what? Moving forward, I'm not doing timestamps. I did them. They take like a long time to do. And I don't find they're worth it. It's just not worth my time. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I also have affiliate links, right? Which is a whole other game. So I make more than that amount you saw there. So just give you a rough idea. So yeah, if you ever want to know if like a YouTuber is rich, you can get a good estimate from that. So that's cool. Now, if you take that number at 20,000, you divide it into the number of hours I spend making videos and stuff, I'm not getting paid very much, like at all. So like I don't even know what it would work out to be. It's not enough that I could live on because I have a family and a mortgage and life. So there you go. That's it. I'm going to wrap it up. But yeah, it's cool, right? It's good for a hobby. That's the way I see it. If it does, like, if I get a crazy viral video one day that does something and a channel explodes, that'd be cool. I don't care. Whatever. If it does the opposite, if I make a viral video and I get canceled because it's so offensive, I get deleted, there you go. That's, you know, it was fun. I've inspired you to unsubscribe. I don't want you to unsubscribe. Like what you like. Don't like what I like. But if you have a reason to, then sure. Okay, there we go. That's it. I'm working on 2 videos right now. Just before we go. Timestamps are cool, but yeah, I like them for the regular videos. Doing them for this, it's pretty crazy. The 2 videos I'm working on, it's a lot of editing, so that's why they haven't come out yet. This guitar build, that was loud. Shut up. String swing. Actually, good. Yeah, those 2. String swing install. And I test it out at the end by swinging on it. I like grab onto it and I like swing on it. No, I'm just kidding. Not true. Is that it? There we go. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was like a therapy session for me. Jesus. It's pretty good. Yeah. What should the title be? Hey, I might put 2 timestamps in here. I'll put a beginning one saying, the start of the video, and then YouTubers, talking about YouTubers. Maybe I will timestamp a little bit. So I lied. There we go. One last one. Slowly changing from maple guy to rosewood. Yes, I'm like half now. It was completely maple. Okay. Take off, eh? Play guitar and have fun. Do that stuff. Time for some pizza. It's Friday. You forgot my other question. What's your other question? Leave a comment if you. It's already gone. Leave your question in the comments. I'll read it, and I'll reply back to it. Okay, that's it. Get out of here. Don't forget to share it and like it. And who cares? I don't care. Whatever. It doesn't matter. All right, take it easy. Oh, I turned it off. I'm still, now I can start swearing? Sweet.